Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, is no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jacob, also known as Pick Management, here with my guy Greg, Mr. Smackington himself, off another solid night. More winners than he knows what to do with. We are here to break down this NHL Conference Finals. The Rangers and Panthers face off, as do the Oilers and Stars. And these were some great series leading up to it, and we kept cashing, and we plan to do that here. So Greg and I are ready to break down our picks and predictions for the series and game one. But before we do, I got to tell you guys, if you're looking to up your game as a bettor, you need to check out the Rhythm app. Rhythm is going to teach you everything you need to know about building predictive sports models. If you don't want to build your own, you can follow their pre-made models backed by 3 years of historical data powered by their unbelievable AI. They now have a hole-by-hole AI caddy that will predict live betting golf for you, which has been smashing. They've been smashing all their WNBA plays, all the NBA plays, you name it, they're doing it. Make sure you check out Rhythm. Get a free 7-day trial. It is below the link to use. If you didn't know this, Kyle Kuzma is actually one of the owners of Rhythm, so if he's trusting in it, you should too. But we are going to dig into NHL today. And we will have the NBA conference final show up a little bit later. Cam will be joining us for that. But Mr. Smackton, why don't you hit us with your first best bet for this Florida versus Rangers game?
Man, just first want to say welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Glad you're with your boy today. I love this series. I've been talking it up for a minute. I've been waiting for this shit to get here. Panthers versus the Rangers. Jared, I'm coming down to Florida. We hitting up probably game 3 or game 4. I will be in the building. All right. I was thinking about going to New York to catch a game just to be on the road repping Florida heavy. But I'm gonna just go down to Florida and keep it brisk down there. But I got the Panthers winning this game 1. I just think right now goalie presence is what's going to be the winner of this series. Okay, and we see right now that as of lately, Bob been in his bag. All right, let's just call it what it is. Okay, Bob's been in his bag, and the Panthers have been able to help him on the defensive side. Seeing as how dominant Boston really is regular season with other teams, and knowing that they are really lights out when it comes to getting goals in the net, I loved how Panthers really held them at a minimum goal average for this playoffs. It was really impressive to me for what their team did. So I'm going to sit there and take that energy to roll in. Yes, the Rangers have been off. They might be a little rested, but it don't matter. Yes, we see the Rangers have, actually, last year it's really 2-2. Okay, it's in the last 4 games, it's 2-2 Panthers and Rangers, so they're really even. But they normally be doing a lot of scoring, right? I don't really necessarily know if this game is going to be heavy scoring or not, based on the Rangers side of it, because Bob's been in his bag. So I'm going to sit there and take the Panthers to steal game 1 on the road. I think it's great value on the money line, but I'm taking the -1.5. All right. I think that it will be time for an empty net goal for Panthers to win 2-0 today. And mainly it's because I know Shesterkin at home, if we just talk about his last 2 Carolina games, I mean, he gave up 3+ goals. And I just don't think you can do that with how Florida is dominant right now between the pipes. So I'm just going to sit there and lean my Panthers to steal game 1. I love them -1.5. You could take them money if you choose to, or 3-way money. All those to me seem like great plays. I just think that Rangers might be a little too rested. They might come out a little too rusty. And Panthers are still probably on that energy horse from what they just did to Boston. Probably stayed up in Boston and New York, didn't even come back home. You know what I'm saying? They probably just stayed on the road, angry and ready. So your boy Smackington got Panthers -1.
I'll tell you, I stayed away from a game 1 winner here because I really wasn't sure. So I attacked a couple things here. I went with no goal in the first 10 minutes. I feel like these teams are going to be filling each other out a little bit. The first few minutes of the game, I think we'll get lucky. I don't think we're going to see a goal in the first 10. So I will say I did have an official play on the under 6, but I just saw something I hadn't seen before that kind of now gives me pause to my bet. So I'm not positive if I'm going to make this official. at this point. But did you know that the last 10 games between these two teams have hit 6 goals or more in the last 10 games between them? So I mean, these two teams have been battling for quite some time. Florida's won 2 in a row against them. 2 out of the last 3. One of them was a draw, like you said. But I just think that these two teams have been scoring. We've seen the over is hit in 9 out of the last 10 games for Florida when at home playing against the Rangers, not just overall. So specifically at home for Florida against the Rangers, they've seen them go over. Rangers are 6-1 straight up at home, 10-2 in their last 12 games. Florida 12-3 their last 15. So I really don't know who to take on a side here. I did take the Rangers in. I say Rangers in 6. Yeah, Rangers in 6. I do think Florida will win a couple, but I think that the Rangers just have the pieces here to get to the Stanley Cup, and I like them to do it this year. I think it's their time. I think they've had the pieces. I think they have the defense, and they definitely have the offense to do it. So that's what I'm on for Game 1, and I'll be taking a stab at the series price. I'll get you an exact number. It wasn't posted yet, but I will get you what the price is for Rangers in 6. The next game up is Oilers are taking on the Stars. My Stars need it.
I was gonna say, let me add.
Yeah,
I got Panthers in 5.
Okay. So you think Rangers get one, and it's going to be a Smackington from the Panthers for the Rangers. I like it. Greg had such confidence that he sent us something that I just got to show you.
Let's go Panthers! Huh? Let's motherfucking go!
Yes.
Panthers going.
That's Greg's confidence right there on the Zamboni. That's going to be
Panthers
him
going,
after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be cleaning up.
Cleaning up for sure. So next game up, Oilers are taking on the Stars. Greg, what do you got for this one?
Okay, this also another great series. I have been waiting for my boys Edmonton. I've been pulling for them all season to make it to the Western Conference Finals. I wish I would have left my future in that I had with the Panthers to make it and the Oilers to make it. But my NBA side folded on me, so we ain't going to talk about who killed it over there. But these two did it. All right, these are my dogs all year. I fuck with Oilers and I fuck with the Panthers heavy. Me being a Florida nigga, you know what I say? I love the Panthers. Me being a Connor McDavid fan, I'm loving the Oilers. The series between Dallas and Edmonton right now, their last 4 games, which will be just games this year, they're also 2-2. They're even. Okay. Yes, I gotta give it to what we've been seeing lately. I've been on your tail about the Dallas Stars. You've been on point like a joint with them boys. I will say I give them all the respect, and I do love how Oettinger has turned it up in the net. So I will say I do think the Stars are going to come to play. But I also believe that right now Edmonton has just hit another gear. All right. Skinner realizes he knows this year he's out of there. All right. He's fucking traded. All right. They brought in Calvin Pickard for 2 games to let him know you don't have to really be needed. We're going to give you one more chance. And if you screw us, you out of here. And Skinner showed out. The last 2 games, he was able to be in the net for the Oilers. He held them down. They beat Vancouver 5-1. Then they dogged them in Game 7 right here. 3-0 to start the game off. Yeah, they came back, but Edmonton was already in that groove. You know what I'm saying? Skinner was already in that groove. So I will say I think Edmonton is going to be coming ready for this Game 1 on the road. I'm just loving them coming off of this last Game 7 on the road as it is. I'm taking Edmonton on the money line. I think they steal Game 1. Yes, I love them plus 1.5. I'm also even contention in saying probably the under is a great play here just because we know Dallas is going to play some good D, and Oettinger really hasn't been giving up postseason right now. I don't think that changes. Skinner is what's going to really be the issue for Edmonton. If he can keep it tight and they do their job, I think Edmonton can steal a game on the road. So I'm leaning Edmonton to keep with the momentum because they have not been rested like the Stars, which is why I don't like them or the Rangers Game 1. They've been more so rested. I just think you've been out there playing. That energy is going to be at a different level. It's just going to be stolen. I feel it's just going to be a stolen Game 1. But if, like I said, if anyone likes them plus 1.5, that's probably a lock. And I believe the under is also a lock.
I stayed away from a winner in this one too. And I agree with everything you just said. I think that Skinner is definitely going to be the problem for the Oilers, but we've seen Dallas and Ottinger really step it up. I mean, being able to keep Colorado to 1 goal in 3 out of the last 4 games was just unreal. I mean, not only did they keep them to just 1 goal, but they put up goals, 3, 5, 4, 5. I mean, that's a lot of goals against Colorado, who had been pretty solid defensively all season long. And my concern about taking the Oilers here is that Dallas has kind of owned them this year. They beat them twice already. They're 2-1. Dallas as a favorite has been lights out overall this season, 53-29 on the season, but especially 29-19 at home. As an underdog or even on the road, Oilers are just 3-6, and on the road overall, just 25-22 on the money line. So I think that is at least giving me pause for this one. I'll probably take Dallas in game if they get jump out to an early lead. But what I did have for this one is I took the over 6 because I really think this is going to be an over series the whole time. And I also took the over 1.5 in the second period. It's minus 165. It's a little steep. If you want more, you could take the 2 at plus 115, but it might push on that one. But the Dallas second period over has been a cash cow all season long. It slowed down a little bit early in the playoffs, but between these two teams, I definitely think they're each good for a goal in the second period. It's what they do. So I like both of those, and I took Dallas in 7. I think this is
the O's 7.
All right, yeah. See, I like that we're both on different sides for different reasons. It's it gives us good parity to be able to show every side of the game, but I think that both of us, have good reasons for each. So right. I'm glad that we are on this. So, Greg, why don't you go ahead and recap your best bets?
For sure, my boy. All right, coming in hot, South Florida. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing with you New Yorkers. You feel me? Panthers on the run line, puck line. Sorry, minus 1.5. You can take the money if you want to, 3-way money. And then tomorrow we got the Oilers on the money line on the road. That's what I got for the first 2 games. And then for a series play, we got the Oilers in 7 and Panthers in 5. All right. You may not like the Oilers. Definitely wouldn't tell you don't take the Panthers in 5. That's good plus money.
All right, and where can people find you on your social media and whatnot?
Yeah, right now I'm building up. You find me on X at Mr._Smackington, getting them DMs. Holler at me if you need me. Or you can sit there and find me on Instagram at Buku_Living Billionaires, or go to the search bar, type in Smackington, and I'll pop right up.
All right. We appreciate Greg as always. Make sure you check out his new daily videos. He's covering the WNBA, baseball, you name it. He covers it. Make sure you check it out. We post it on our shorts across the rest of the Pick Management Network social media. So make sure you check it out. Greg is one of the best follows out there. And I'll give you guys my best bets, and we will get you out of here. I am on no goal in the first 10 between the Rangers and Florida. Rangers, Florida, under 6. Make sure to check the socials closer to game time to see if I definitely bet that. Right now, it's on pause. Edmonton, Dallas, over 6. Edmonton, Dallas, second period, over 1.5. I like the Rangers in 6, and I like Dallas in 7. I will tell you guys, we just hit 700 subscribers on the Pick Management Network YouTube, so we want to thank everyone for that. And we've had like 50,000 views in the last month, thanks to my wonderful wife, Alana, and all her excellent work on these tremendous shorts she's been making, pulling in thousands of views per each. So make sure you guys go and check out all those great videos too. Make sure you check out the Rhythm app. The link is below for a free 7-day premium trial. If you want to get dialed in on the rest of the NBA playoffs and the WNBA, which is going now, plus all their great golf content and predictions. Otherwise, catch us on the NBA Insiders coming up right after this. That'll do it for us here at the NHL Insiders. I'm Pick Management. We will see you later.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most is no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the